Today, Clint and I are going to be breaking down everything to do with the new ASTREA skin, explaining how it may actually be symbolism for the last reality making a return.
I can't tell, and I really don't know. With this skin, is it like two halves of oneself? That's what I can't figure out.
I guess.
This, like a loading screen like this, has to do with like some storyline. It has to.
Symbolizing something.
Yeah, this isn't just a crew skin because like take a look at everything they've done with the crew. It hasn't been nearly anything like this. They had a great trailer. They were teasing it in another loading screen, or like the last crew trailer. Yeah, do you have any initial thoughts on it?
On the loading screen, you can see the black hole on the left. Some sort of black hole. It's not the one we saw a long time ago, but it is a black hole, so...
Well, I was thinking the same thing, but one of the comments on my video pointed out that could just be the eclipse. Yeah. That made me second guess it, but I'm still on your side because you pointed out the black hole before I thought about it myself. So I'm still on team black hole, but it could be the eclipse.
The only thing keeping me away from the eclipse is what she's walking on.
Yeah,
because I'm actually gonna look up that's a black hole.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know, but it is a black hole, so it's interesting that that's what looks identical to on the left.
The only thing that's making me kind of turned off about that is because the first time we saw the black hole, it was all blue and just a black ball. Mm-hmm. There wasn't this the first time the black hole came about, but we only had it one time. So that's why it's a little tough for me to say.
I agree. If it is a black hole, there's the theory that the left's darker version of her is greeting the newer version of her, which also symbolizes as before the 0 point, there was the black hole, which would be nothing, which is the black hole. And then in the future, there is everything somehow we created from the 0 point. So it's like the darkness of the 0 point before it was the 0 point meeting the 0 point. And now that we have time travel, it could be something. I don't know.
I never thought of it that way. I never thought of it as a past and future type thing. I was initially thinking like the black hole, like, because I'm still on team black hole is the nothing. But I'm not like 100% sold on that.
I have a feeling the black hole is not the nothing, but the black hole is the nothing's goal. Like,
but take a look at this. Like I guess that could work too. But I was thinking like the black hole's the nothing, the 0 point is everything. So there's nothing over on that black hole side, but then she's reaching into the everything, which is the 0 point. But I don't understand. Like, it's tough because then it opens up the doors for more questions. Like the nothing, the last reality. That one skin is very obviously tied to the last reality. It has the cube cradle in its chest. But then you have the other skin that's obviously the 0 point.
There's a few ways to look at it, because if you look at it as if it's a black hole, then there's this whole big thing you could think of. But if you look at it as if it's the lunar eclipse, then the cradle being in her chest also could symbolize that the lunar eclipse has something to do with the cradle.
That's why it's so confusing. But then if that all makes sense, and the evidence is literally right there, right, for it to be the cube cradle in the last reality, then why are we seeing the other character? Why are we seeing the 0 point in the everything? Maybe because just they're after it? So rewind for a second. Do you think that these two are one person and it's like separating oneself, or do you think it's two different people?
Okay, I have a feeling it's the same person in different times. That goes with the theory that the black hole meets the 0 point, but they're the same. Chapter 4 until this season has been replicating Chapter 1. So how did Chapter 1 end?
No, but
the black hole.
But hang on. This season didn't replicate anything.
But
it
was
Chapter 2, Season 2. Yeah, I think that killed the whole Chapter 1 copy
but that
thing, I guess.
Sick.
You could also look at the skin and look at it as it's chrome. There's chrome on her arm, but I think that...
It does look like there's a lot of stuff, though. There's like the chrome-looking thing. There's the cube cradle in it.
The pink of the last reality. Like, that just screams last reality. That just screams it. If you had to guess... like official prediction, what is it? Like, more than anything, because we bounced around, hit me with a prediction. I think that this is somehow one person. I think it is a being, and I don't want to describe it as a god. I want to describe it as something like it's like above us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not a god. You understand kind of what I'm saying?
Like somebody that's not bound by time.
Yeah, but you did open my eyes about the past and future thing. I never thought about it that way. That's definitely a possibility. Yeah. But I think it represents the black hole and the 0 point, which is the everything and the nothing. And I believe that this represents chapter 5, like the black hole's coming back finally, and then open up a brand new reality and invite this lost half of herself into the brand new reality.
It's so weird because it is inviting. So it's like they're inviting each other.
Yes.
Like the bigger one is inviting the smaller one. I can't get past the fact that this one over here is bigger and this one over here is smaller. Lightness overtakes the darkness.
Do you remember something about a yin yang that people were talking about related to the Fortnite storyline? What was that for?
That was the 0 point in the black hole.
Okay, so it is kind of like
the
the same thing.
thing.
Maybe she, after the destruction, the one part's like, okay, we need each other to survive. I don't know.
Well, because my theory back in the day, our theory was, well, that the nothing was the black hole, but in my opinion, the 0 point is also the black hole. When there's no life left in the 0 point, the black hole happens. That's why in Chapter 1, Season X, whenever the meteor crashed into the 0 point, it broke it, and there was no more 0 point left. Like, no more life left, so that's why the black hole was. Everything got sucked into the 0 point.
It's so tough. But there's nothing else to look at the skin, right? Like I'm looking at the 0 point skin because we've been talking a lot about the last reality thing. There's a lot of clues on her, but I don't see any clues on the other one. Like what else could that represent?
My prediction is that this is showing that the 0 point and the nothing, the black hole are together, and that I lost my thought. I'm sorry. I can't do this. I work better off of a script.
I work better like this.
Back in time, before the 0 point, there was nothing in the black hole, and then in forward in time, there was the 0 point, and there's life, and now they're gonna somehow meet in Chapter 5.
I mean, it's always possible because this whole theme of the season kind of hints towards time travel.
It is time travel, because apparently Sloane's gonna get the time machine, and we're gonna go use it for something.
I hope they don't go back to the OG, man. I don't want that.
So dumb. For a quick summary, I'm going to explain all the confusion we just talked about. Basically, my full prediction is that this loading screen actually reveals the fact that the 0 point and the black hole are the same in different times. This skin actually represents the 0 point and the nothing, aka the black hole. Being the first style is the 0 point when she's all lively, and then the second style with no light in her face or body is the nothing, the black hole. And in this loading screen, I believe that on the left, the black hole version of her meets the live 0 point version of her, and they're going to combine in Chapter 5, revealing some sort of half 0 point, half black hole map. But to get there, I have no idea how we're going to do that, and it might actually rely on Kato Thorne destroying our map or something. Alright guys, go check out Clan on his channel where he just posted the same video. You can watch it too.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Use code PBJ. And if you'd like to see us break down even more things, then go watch this video on the screen where we break down the Fortnite Season 4 trailer, where we discover every secret from head to toe, one being about Midas and another being about Bonker Jonesy in the new season.